Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me on my channel today. So, there are two articles, separate articles, and one is line is saying that Meghan needs a hit, and in another article, it is saying what Harry is doing is treachery. So, let me just do a quick discussion. I saw different headlines that Meghan had finished paying, so I just clicked on one of them. As this is a commercial venture, I wouldn't be surprised if Meghan's PR team would have spoken to different outlets. But upon reading the article that is written by Tom Skies, it actually admits that Meghan's team did not give them an answer. So he said, according to source. So it could just be made up. But reading the article, in any case, since I'm on it, he went on to say that Meghan needs a hit because they have announced many ventures that hasn't amounted to much. Paraphrasing here, and I'm looking to see which many ventures he's talking about, and he couldn't list any. He literally was scraping the barrel and found 40 for 40, which is not a commercial venture, and that obviously was a one-off thing. And the ever-present Spotify deal that they insist was not successful, even though they have all the facts. So my answer is that Meghan is a private citizen, and all of this is none of their concern. They're not investors. It's not a series where she's a executive producer and they have something riding on it. The thing that they have riding on it is that they need content. They need her to produce something so they can tear it apart in minute detail. Every person that she speaks to will be someone that they can examine, and every pot, pan, salt. That is all that is. They don't care if she's successful. In fact, they're looking for content to try to toxify to make her unsuccessful. So when they're talking about Meghan needing a hit, they just want her to hurry up and produce content so they can have new content. And with the other article, I went on that because I saw others talking about it and said it was particularly nasty. The actual title of the article is, quote, "It took a real hero's mom to call Harry out for abandoning his family and his country," end quote. The last time I checked, Britain wasn't at war. The UK was not at war. So I'm not sure what Harry abandoned. Harry served his country. And if they're talking about the firm, it is Harry's right to be able to leave. And there is this Bible verse that I don't quote the Bible, but this I think is particularly apt in this case. Quote, "Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh." End quote. So when she talk about that, I think about that quote that is actually from the Bible. And when Harry left, if it's a regular family, it's what I guess all parents would want their grown children to do: leave the home, go create another home with their family. We all know that Harry grew up in a particularly different circumstances, but from everything that Harry has said, there is no binding written agreement that he has to stay as a working member, the new term, a working member of the royal family. And there is certainly no binding agreement anywhere that he has to be the sacrificial lamb and scapegoat, he and his wife and family, for any firm. And this hit piece is basically in response to a member of the royal family literally getting an award for service. We see that the king is out there now awarding themselves. Now it is saying that the queen receives the country's highest honor, the Queen Camilla, that is, in Scotland. So basically, what is being said by not being said is that it's okay for Camilla and William and Charles to be awarding themselves for not even working. And even if they're working, they're literally getting paid for what they're doing. And that is okay. But for Prince Harry to be actually working and being awarded by other people freely is not okay, according to those obsessed, unhinged journalists. Prince Andrew, who has allegations against him still, there are not articles that are written about him like this. There are not even articles that are written about him. Kate and William, who caused the palace to be compared to North Korea, nobody has written an article about them like this. A matter of fact, the last article was written about Kate said that others were lesser mortal than her. So to have an article that is calling Harry treacherous, or his action is treachery because he's seeking independence and was forced to fend for himself and his family. And these people are writing such heinous words with the full approval of the royal family, no less. And in the past, when I used to see articles and people going on talk shows and random people saying things that are particularly vicious, I used to think they're uninformed or uneducated or they don't know all the facts. And sometimes I used to say, if only they'll do proper research. And it has slowly dawned on me that it's not lack of research. This is a deliberate thing, as we have all come to realize that this is deliberate, vicious attack that they're doing with the full knowledge of what the truth is. And that same instinct came to me when I heard that Mary Tillman had said those things about Prince Harry. My first instinct was that she was led astray or she does not know all the facts. And then it clicked in my head that these journalists only interview and talk to people that their views are aligned with theirs. Mary Tillman knows that Prince Harry is a veteran, like her son would have been a veteran. She knows what he has done for the veteran community. And yet, the idea that she's putting out there that she's protecting the honor and the name of her son, while she is actually damaging and destroying the honor of another woman's son. But in any case, as we can see, Harry and Meghan keep rising. They keep winning awards. They keep going ahead with their projects. And they keep not giving these people air. And that I know is enraging for all of them. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Please let me know what you think and talk to you soon. Bye.